Hello and welcome to this video discussion on RFID two-factor authentication with the use of the WinCC unified comfort panels. My name is Gavin Richardson. I'm one of the automation specialists here at Siemens and I specify in visualization. Obviously the reason why I'm here is because we're using the unified comfort panel. I'm joined here with Fergus Sykes, my colleague.
Thanks very much, Gavin. Yep, Fergus Sykes. I'm the automation specialist for identification and weighing products. And the reason I'm here today is because we're using the RF1000 RFID reader for user identification badges with our unified panel, as Gavin says.
In today's world, safety and security is more important than ever. There's more attackers out there, there's more risks, and therefore it's more important to implement that on site. Attackers can come from any angle. It doesn't necessarily have to be that they've got a specific motive behind it. It might just be simply because they can. And with that in mind, we need to look at protecting our automation equipment from those attackers. Industry as it stands has fallen behind other digital-led businesses, which means there's more risk to the business and to their customers themselves. These risks can lead to actions such as loss of production, loss of intellectual property, such as recipes for specific manufacturing in food and bevs, data, customer information, and also safety for the personnel and the equipment that's on site. Unified HMIs already have a number of features to help tackle those situations, such as UMC access rights. It has the ability to lock off ports on the HMI system as well, and there's much more than that. But what's new is the RFID login and the two-factor authentication that's come out for the WinCC unified comfort panels. But Fergus, what is RFID and what can it do for our security?
No problem, Gavin. RFID, you're probably actually more familiar with than you think. If you think about a security tag in a shop, you walk out the doors with a tag that's not been removed, the alarms go off. That is in effect RFID in a similar way that these are. Most of you may already have an ID badge for work that you use to get through doors or to log into your laptops. They usually have an RFID chip in them. It stands for radio frequency identification. It's effectively just a simple air protocol for communicating with simplistic devices. And in this instance, what it allows us to do is to actually log on to the panel with RFID using the RF1000. One of the great things about this RF1000 is that it supports all the open protocols that most people's badges already use. So you don't need a new card, a new tag or anything like that. You just use your existing badges. You come up to the panel, swipe your card. If you've got single factor enabled, it'll just log you in. If you've got two-factor enabled, it'll ask you for a PIN as well. That's just plugged in with a USB into the back of the panel for minimal installation and configuration. But you might be asking, why do I need that? I mean, why do I want two-factor authentication? Why do I want RFID? Well, essentially, we'll start with what is two-factor authentication. There are three factors of authentication. You've got something you know, like a password, something you have, like an ID badge, and something you are is the other. So that's normally biometric, like your thumbprint. If you think about logging on to a banking app on your phone, for example, you have your phone and you are your thumbprint, so that is two-factor authentication. In this instance, we're looking at something you have with your ID badge and something you know with a PIN, which is what we're going to set up on the panel here. The RF1000 is automatically integrated into WinCC unified panels for local user administration. If you want to take that site-wide though, for a central user management system, we do have the PM Logon software. And that gives you an end-to-end secure and auditable user management system.
But that's enough from us. You don't want to listen to us all day. So let's actually go into the TIA portal software and see how easy this is to set up. So we're now going to show you a demonstration on how to set this up with RFID and two-factor authentication. Thank you very much for watching. By the way, everything we've shown you just now is available on our Siemens Industry Online Support website.
If you do want to learn more, please contact your local Siemens sales representative who'll be more than happy to support you with all your RFID and WinCC Unified needs.
I've been Gavin.
I've been Fergus. Goodbye.
Thanks for now.